music is a drug, I think. You know, we are addicted to music, and no, yes, no. I mean, I cannot talk for everybody, but we're not under the influence of anything than ourselves with what we take when we do music, you know. I think we represent some kind of a contradiction. The machine and the human feelings being together to try to get something positive out of it, you know? And that's what we just talked about, man and spirituality and stuff like that, you know? And I think that's what makes the balance with our band. It's that there is this heavy machinery, you know, and we try to be organic, you know? And this contrast makes it sometimes possible to go somewhere different, you know, I think. And it's not a ritual, I don't think so, because we're not like representing any religion or anything like this, or cult, or, you know. It's more, I think, some kind of a general celebration of human absurdity. Young Gods is everybody. Everybody behind the TV screen, everybody in front of the TV screen, and everybody in between is a young god. I think the human beings are young gods. There will never be gods, you know, because they have this condition of being humans, and they always try to get there, you know, aspire to something bigger, but you stay with your feet on the ground and accept yourself the way you are, and that's why I like the name of the band. It's not to put us on something higher, it's just, I think, representing everybody, young gods. We grow old, we become old young gods, never gods, or old assholes, or whatever you want to say. But that's what we all are, you know, that's why I think the name is fun, personally.
C'est la rue des tempêtes, et j'y ai rendez-vous. On vient de lâcher les bêtes. Je conduis comme un fou.
people close their eyes much more than anything else, you know? And that's the way I feel it also in music nowadays. People, they close their eyes most of the time, and they try to eat as much cake as they can before there's no more. And I think it's high time, not high time, but I think it's good to look around a bit. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's already as well the time which a lot of people try to get a new religion or whatever and try to escape from with this, you know what I mean, with all this sects things and so on. Then they get into this new religion which they're actually know nothing about, you know, and think everything is okay then, you know. That's not the way. I think it's a really new thing, you know. I mean,
But isn't it that every time there is 1,000 years which is going by, you know, now it's the second millennium, there's always lots of people, they go back to religions and things like this because they're afraid, basically, of the future.
Yeah, sure.
Like in the year 1000, there was like the same thing, basically. Lots of going back to religions and lots of new religions and sects and stuff like this. That's not what I'm talking about. I don't think that's what people should do personally. I think it's just like
it's more a work about your own self and think about your own self and work a bit the spiritual side of your own self. For me, on my opinion.
Yeah, we're too philosophical now, I think. I think Switzerland is very isolated, you know, culturally, not, but physically. It's difficult to, for example, for a band to cross the border because who wants to listen to Swiss band? It's a bit, I guess, the same problem that you have here, except it's not economically the same problem. But culturally, it's you have an access with everything around. You know, you can have American import music, British, anything. And I think this isolation and this access makes actually Swiss artists work many in this way of putting stuff which are not specifically supposed to be together and make a puzzle or a collage, you know, like I think that's what we do. We take classical, we take heavy metal, we take whatever punk, you know, ambient, and we try to do our things, you know. And most of the Swiss artists, I guess you know Yellow, for example. Yellow, which were more like a dance or club band, you know, they also worked like this. You know, they had parts of samba, disco, and then electronics and movie kind of soundtracks, and you know, lots of people, also painters or sculptors in Switzerland, they work this way. Colors. There are a lot of colors in the Jungles music, I believe so. And the funny thing, you say no white and no black, but if you look like in painting, if you put all the colors together, you have black. And in video, I think if you put all the colors together, you have white. So that 3 people is something special because everybody has to be there 100%. It's not like if you're 4 and 5, sometimes, you know, the other guitar can back you up and then you can relax. With 3 people, everybody has to be there all the time. So it can be good and it can be intense. And I personally never had any other experience, so I cannot compare, but I think so far I had 2 bands with 3 people. I had another band before and I had the same feeling. If one stops, you know, or makes a mistake, it's like, wrong, you see it straight. So everybody has to be there all the time, all the time.
Welcome to the wind, please. Step all the way back to the boat. I'm counting the stars. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what we are fighting for. Like the pleasure and the pain, like the wind through the rain. If you stay with me, she said, you'll never make it alone. Stranger, what kind of ground? What kind of ground? Stranger, what kind of ground are you dancing on? I'm keeping your flowers, though they have no stems. Run horses down to the sea, run to the edge of the land. Stranger, what kind of ground? What kind of ground? Stranger, what kind of ground are you dancing on?
Tristan, she said. Then I started to cry.
What kind of ground, stranger? What kind of ground are you dancing on? Soon we will be on our way. Say goodbye to yesterday. Soon we will be in the light, swimming in the open the sky. Rainbows and ghosts, here comes the magic sword. Strap it on! We'll spread our wings around the stars. Watch the way we drop our stars. We will be kissing the sun. Everybody knows. We will be kissing the sun. One and one with the one you've chosen. We'll spread our wings as we get higher. Spread our wings into the fire. We will be kissing the sun. Everybody knows. We will be kissing the sun. One and the Phoenix flows. Thank you. Ça va? Give me something skin, something like a flower. Give me something warm, something like forever. You give me something hot, something ready to start. You give me something strong, yet I'll sing this Give me something deep, something you don't want to care. Give me something, love, something